So, thought of something, you know, talk about it. Everybody talks about it, but I talk about it too. Take my opinion on different kinds of bikes. Now, there's a lot of, what's the word? Stigma attached to, you know, different types of bikes. You know, sport bike riders are idiots, and you know they're trying to, you know, out to cause trouble. Your touring bike riders, you know, just old cars trying to, you know, hang on to the old days. Yeah, there's a lot of stigma on different kinds of bikes. And some of it's true. The worst kind of idiots are on sport bikes, and you do have a lot of old guys on touring bikes, you know. But I've seen careful old guys on sport bikes, and I've seen wild young guys on touring bikes. You get all types. And yeah, it's really, the different kinds of bikes are really, they have a purpose. Each bike has a purpose. The purpose of a sport bike is to handle well, accelerate extremely fast, and to have fun on. I mean, you don't go driving for long range, you don't go on the long haul on a sport bike. Some people might. It's not what that's really aimed for. Cruisers are meant for longer, calmer rides. I mean, generally, not always, generally, you're not doing a whole lot of playing on a cruiser. Obviously, it's not always true, because I do. And I ride this thing like a sport bike sometimes. You know, you don't, I mean, you race sport bikes like crazy, but you don't generally do a whole lot of racing on a cruiser. You know, it's just not what it's built for. It's built for kicking back, relaxing, getting from point A to point B, and however that may come to be. And then you got, you know, your touring bikes are for the real, you know, long hauls. This is for going a long way and being comfortable while you're doing it. They're living room on wheels. They're cool, you know. They're not my type. I'd rather have less than do more than have more and do less. But whatever works for people. Yeah, like supermotos and, you know, dual purpose and supermotos. Those are cool as hell. They aren't made for long hauling. They ain't made for racing. They're made to do a little bit of everything pretty well. I mean, you can do all kinds of awesome stunt stuff on them, which is, it's just freaking awesome. You can take them off road, you can take them on road, you can take them anywhere on the road. They're a lot of fun, you know. But they have a purpose, you know. You're not going to get one of those and then go touring around. Or you're not going to get one of those and drag racing. I mean, it's not what it's for. So, I mean, every bike has a purpose. It's designed for something that it does best. You could use it for other things, but to say, you know, anybody on that is an idiot isn't really the thing, you know. It's, I don't know. But a lot of people get caught up in that. And I was talking to my brother about it, because he rides a Gixxer 600. Been riding it for, you know, quite a few years now. And, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. Nope, not gonna die. But, we were talking about it. You know, he said, you know, he actually wrote an article about it to the AMA, to the American Motorcyclist magazine. And he said, you know, that they had a thing about that. You know, people always portray sport bike riders as, you know, just dumb kids looking to kill people. You know, it's just going to end up killing somebody or themselves. And, you know, that's not true. The thing is you got just as many idiots on any kind of bike. It's just the ones on sport bikes are louder. Like, you know, cruising up and down the highway, you'll see, you know, you'll see a dozen sport bikes driving perfect with traffic, very courteous drivers. You'll see one idiot flying up the road at 140 mile an hour, splitting lanes, and, you know, I mean, which is, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But that's their thing. They're the ones that are going to get hurt, so they're the ones that decide what they want to do. That's America for you. But that's the one you remember. You don't remember the 12 other ones that were riding fine. You remember the one that was out of control. That's how our minds work. So that's where your image comes from. I mean, that's about it there. Cop. Ugh. Made it. We made it to the gas station. There's a Harley. Let's see. Sit up. Maybe at 302. Ready? Get in the tank. Watch your nose. Alright, go ahead. Down. 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 Harley riders. There's a stigma that sticks. Honestly, that one's usually right. I don't know. Some people that I've talked to may end up watching this video, and I mean, they'll know that they ain't the same. They different. They're cool. I mean, they aren't. You know, I had one. This was a couple weeks ago. Cop. This was a couple weeks ago. Chased me down. He was on a big F350. He was fine. I was cruising down. I went to the car wash up the road. Had washed the bike up, was coming down the road at like, I don't know, 70. At first I was stuck in traffic, right? And I happened to look in my mirror, and this truck was flashing me. Looked down here, bag was flapping. I'd forgotten to strap it. So I strapped it, gave a little wave, I said, cool. Well, then a little bit opened up, so I ducked and dodged and out of traffic and got the hell on, doing about 70. Well, I noticed after a minute this guy's following me. Everybody waves down here, by the way. Everybody waves, even bicyclists. But yeah, I was doing about 70, blowing the water off the bike, enjoying myself. Well, I look back, this truck is following me. He done chased me down through the traffic, and he's following me. So I get on down the road, turn at the courthouse, he follows me. Turn at the second light at the courthouse, he follows me. I pull into that gas station right, that's Fast Mart. Pull in there, he follows me. I pull into the pump, he pulls up beside me. I'm thinking, oh, he's got to say something. I had dogs, so I figured it could be somebody wanting to see somebody. Or, you know, some people chase you down to cuss at you. But he chased me down. Pulled up to the gas station, he pulls up beside me. This older guy, driving. I guess his son, who was, I don't know, in his 30s, in the passenger seat, and then a kid in the back who was probably, I don't know, 12. Old man, Harley hat, Harley shirt, and a black F-350 with Harley stuff on it. His son, Harley hat, Harley shirt. The son, Harley hat. He said, if I remember rightly, it's all Harley gear. So I got talking to him. Yeah, they very nice. Yeah, they're great people. But he got talking to him, and he's one of the only Harley people I have ever heard say this. Yeah, he said, yeah, I got a 98, 99, I can't remember what he said. Something other white, something Harley, wide glide, I don't know. He's got a 80 something other Harley that he's restoring, and he's got a 2011 Harley trike. He said it's a piece of junk. Been in the shop 4 times. He'd only had it, 3 years. Or 4 years. He said, he wish he'd never even seen that. I said, yeah, well, I ride a Japanese bike, I ride a Kawasaki. He goes, well, this is what I've never heard a Harley guy say. He goes, well, you want something you can work on? Get a Harley. You want something you can ride? Get a Japanese bike. He said, they'll keep on going. I'm like, all right. That's something there. Hey, look, it's that old Chevy. There's 48 Chevy on it. That's the license plate. I like that. Be back.